Hello dear student. In mathematics of standard 10th, we are going to learn chapter number 1 real numbers and it is part number 4. In this lecture we are going to study theorem number 1, that is fundamental theorem of arithmetic. In this lecture we find some expression for any integer, then how can we describe any integer in such some type of expression with help of fundamental theorem of arithmetic. So let me understand what is the fundamental theorem of arithmetic and which it is very important theorem. So let you pay attention here. The fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Now before understanding the fundamental theorem of arithmetic, let we understand some natural number and we factorize it and we put it in some expression as we know that. पहले फंडामेंटल थ्योरम और एरिथमेटिक है उसे समझने से पहले हम यहाँ पे जो नंबर्स है उनको फैक्टर में कन्वर्ट करके यहाँ पे रखेंगे और हम इसे फैक्टराइज करके कैसे रख सकते हैं वो हम जानते हैं. सो लेट वी फर्स्ट फैक्टराइज 1771. When we factorize this number, then we get factors of this number as 7 into 11 into 23. As we know that we can factorize this number as given here. Now about second number, that is 253. When we divide, we find factor of 253, then we can write in the factor form as 11 into 23. About 10,626, we can write this number in the factorization form, that is 2 into 3 into 11 plus 23. About fourth one, that is 53 130 13, that is we can write this number in the form in the factorization form, that is 3 into 7 plus 11 plus 23. हम इस नंबर को यहाँ पे इस तरह से लिख सकते हैं और वी नो दैट दिस ऑल फैक्टर्स, जो सभी फैक्टर है वो प्राइम नंबर्स है. And we know that what is prime number, as we studied, when it is divided by only one and itself, then it can be said prime number. Or we can say that when we cannot factorize this prime number in so now these all digits we can write in such type of form. यहाँ पे हम सारे नंबर है उन्हें इन प्राइम फैक्टराइजेशन के फॉर्म में लिख सकते हैं. और वी नो दैट ये जो सारे के सारे जो फैक्टराइजेशन है ये यूनिक है, हम इसे दूसरी तरह लिख सकते नहीं है और दूसरे कोई प्राइम नंबर के जैसे ही हम यहाँ पे लिख सकते नहीं है. हम यहाँ पे 1771 है उसे सिर्फ इसी तरह से लिख सकते हैं, मल्टीप्लिकेशन ऑफ 7 11 एंड 23. दूसरे प्राइम नंबर से हम इसे लिख सकते नहीं है. सो दिस एक्सप्रेशन इज यूनिक फॉर दिस डिजिट 1771. सभी नंबर को व्हेन वी फैक्टराइज any number, then we can write in prime factorization form, and these all expression will be unique. We cannot write this expression by any other prime numbers. As example we can say 5313 है उसे हम सिर्फ जो ये चार प्राइम नंबर है 3 7 11 और 23 हमने यहाँ पे डिसेंडिंग ऑर्डर में एक्सेंडिंग ऑर्डर में यहाँ पे हमने लिखा है. तो दिस एक्सप्रेशन विल बी यूनिक and we cannot write this expression by any other prime number. So here you can see that any natural number can be written as a product of its prime factors, as here we have studied. So that is we can describe any positive integer or natural number, any positive integer or natural number as a product of its prime factor, and this expression will be unique. This expression is unique. So now we are going to use the factor tree to factorize natural number. So now हमें पता है कि फैक्टर by help of factorizing tree we can factorize any number, and we can write this number in a product of its prime factors. So let we use let we take कोई भी हम नंबर लेते हैं, जैसे कि हम यहाँ पे हमने लिया है 32,716. So now let we factorize this number with help of factor tree. Let me factorize this. Here you can see that we have I have factorized 32,760 in the form as given here, and this formula is known as factor tree. So यहाँ पे हम 32,760 को हम जे फैक्टराइज करेंगे तो इस तरह का एक फैक्टराइज ट्री बनेगा यहाँ पे. We know that the divisibility of numbers. When we can divide this number by any number, as you know that here given last number is 0 and it is even number. So we can divide by it 2, as we know that. So when we divide by 2 this number, then we get quotient as here 16,380, and remainder will be 0. Once again last digit is 0. Once again here last digit is 0. So we can again we can divide this number by 2. When we divide it by 2, we get quotient as 8,190. Once again last digit is 0. We can divide by 2. Then we get answer as 4,095. Once again here you can see that last digit is 5 and it is odd number. So now we process to finding or dividing by 2. We stop here. Here now how can we divide this number by any other number? We know that the divisibility of 3. When we add or we do sum of the digit of given number is divisible by 3, then this number is divisible by 3. So 4 plus 9 equal to 13, and 13 plus 5 equal to 18. So and 18 is divisible by 3. So this number is also divisible by 3. So when we divide it by 3, then we get 1365. Now once again let me check if it is divisible by 3 or not. We take sum of all digits of this number. 1 plus 3 equal to 4, 4 plus 6 is equal to 10, and 10 plus 5 is equal to 15, and 15 is divisible by 3. Once again we divide by 3 and we get 455. Now let me check this number is divisible by 3 or not. 4 plus 5 equal to 9, and 9 plus 5 is equal to 14, and 14 is not divisible by 3. So we stop the process. Now last digit is 5. Last digit is 5. We know that whenever last digit of any number is 0 or 5, then it is divisible by 5. So here last digit is 5, so it is divisible by 5. So we divide by 5 and we get 91. Now last digit is 1, so we cannot divide by 5, 3 or 2. Now we want to check that by which number we can divide this 91. By divisibility of 7, we can check how can we divide by 7 it. We multiply last digit with 5 and add into remaining part. So when we divide 1, we multiply 1 with 5, that is 5, 1 5 is 5, and we add this product in uh, remaining part, that is 5 here, and it is, we add up this, so we find equal to 14, and 14 is divisible by 7, so this number is also divisible by 7. So when we divide by 7, then we get 13 as the last digit, last number, and 13 is also prime number, so we stop this process. So we can factorize the integer 32 760 as given here, as you can see here. So we can write 32760 is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 and into 5 into 7 into 13, यहाँ पे 13 रह गया है, into 13. सो हम यहाँ पे इसको पावर फॉर्म में लिख डालेंगे. यहाँ पे 2 है, 3 टाइम्स है, सो यहाँ पे लिखेंगे मैं 2^3. यहाँ पे 3 है, 2 टाइम्स है, तो यहाँ पे लिखेंगे 3^2. here 5 only 1 time, then we write 5^1. 7 is 1 time, then we write 7^1, and last digit is 13, so we write 13^1, and 13 is also given as 1 time. So you can see here any number, and this number is composite number. So we can write this number in the factorization form. So, and these factors are prime factors. So we can write any natural number as product of prime factors of, or product of power of prime factors. So any number we can write in this form, and this expression will be unique. जो यहाँ पे हमने जो ये मल्टीप्लिकेशन फॉर्म लिखा है, यहाँ पे हमने जो फॉर्म में लिखा है 2 इंटू 2 इंटू 2 इंटू 3 इंटू 3 इंटू 5 इंटू 5 इंटू 7 इंटू 13, दिस एक्सप्रेशन इज यूनिक. हम इसके अलावा कोई दूसरे प्राइम नंबर से इसको डिस्क्राइब कर सकते हैं नहीं है. सो दिस prime factorization expression is unique. So now about this example, let we come to our theorem number 1.2, that is fundamental theorem of arithmetic. So क्या कहता है कि फंडामेंटल थियरम क्या है, तो उसका स्टेटमेंट है that is every composite number. What are composite number? Is you know that if we can write any number in the prime factor, then a product of prime factors, then it will be composite number. So composite number can be expressed as a product of primes, as you know that, as we have seen in before in previous example, that we can write any product, any composite number in the form of, or we in the expression that is a product of primes, and this factorization is unique. as जैसे कि हमने कहा कि जो ये एक्सप्रेशन है वो यूनिक होगा अपार्ट फ्रॉम द ऑर्डर विच प्राइम फैक्टर्स अकर. वो जो प्राइम फैक्टर्स का जो ऑर्डर है कि 3 के पहले 5 लिख सकते हो, 5 के पहले 7 लिख सकते हो, वो कैसे भी हो, लेकिन ये जो एक्सप्रेशन होगा वो यूनिक होगा. इसके अलावा हम कोई दूसरा प्राइम नंबर यूज़ कर सकते नहीं है. सो this is statement of fundamental theorem of arithmetic, and this is very IMP. So every composite number can be expressed or factorized as a product of primes, and this factorization is unique apart from the order in which the prime factor occurs. In general, if you want to say, given a composite number, given a composite number x, any composite x is we assume that a is any composite number, we factorize it as x is equal to p1 into p2 into up to pn. Here p1, p2 and pn are up to pn are factor of x, and we know that when we factorize x, then we can put equal to and we take product of its factors, that is p1 into p2 up to pn. Where p1, p2 and pn are primes and written in ascending orders, that is p1 less than p2 less than up to pn. So if we combine the same primes, we will get powers of primes. As we know that जहाँ हमने प्राइम्स है वो एक से ज़्यादा प्राइम्स होते, एक नंबर के ज़्यादा प्राइम होते, जैसे कि 2 × 2 × 2, हम उसे पावर फैक्टर में भी लिख सकते थे। यह कि हमने देखा कि अगले एग्जांपल में कि 2 है वो 3 टाइम्स है, तो हमें उसे पावर में कैसे लिख सकते हैं, 2⁻3। सो वी कैन कंबाइन सेम प्राइम्स, then we will get primes of powers of primes, and this expression will be unique. Whenever we factor any number, then we can write it in a product of primes or product of power of primes, and this expression will be unique. So तो फंडामेंटल थ्योरम है वो इस तरह का है. Now by using fundamental theorem, let we solve some example that is given in a textbook. Example number 5. Consider the number 4 raised to n, where n is natural number. Check whether there is any value of n for which 4 raised to n and with the digit 0. यहाँ पे कहा गया है कि जो 4 raised to n एनी नंबर है, यहाँ पे हम जो n है वो नेचुरल नंबर है, नेचुरल नंबर दैट इज 1 2 3 अप टू इनफाइनाइट. अगर हम n का जो है वैल्यू वो नेचुरल नंबर में से ले, अगर यहाँ पे हम n 4:n है और n को हम रिप्लेस करें 1 से, तो 4:1 एंड इट विल बी इक्वल टू 4. यहाँ पे अब 2 रखेंगे तो इसका आंसर क्या होगा, 4:2 दैट इज स्क्वायर ऑफ 4 इज इक्वल टू 16. एंड इफ इस हिसाब से हम कोई भी नंबर यहाँ पे रखेंगे तो इसका जो लास्ट डिजिट है वो क्या आता है, इवन नंबर. टू यहाँ पे अगर हम यहाँ पे 1 रखेंगे तो लास्ट डिजिट 4, सो इट इज़ इवन नंबर. फिर 2 रखेंगे तो 16, तो हमें लास्ट डिजिट है वो भी इवन नंबर है. और वी वांट टू चेक दैट लास्ट डिजिट इज 0 और नॉट. सो इफ द नंबर 4:n for any n natural number where to end with digital 0, then it is divisible by 5. अगर हम 4:n n की कोई भी वैल्यू लेके यहाँ पे हम रखेंगे तो 4 का जो आंसर आएगा तो उसका जो लास्ट डिजिट है वो 0 और 5 होना चाहिए, बिकॉज if we want to divide by 5 then it will be 0 or 5. The last digit of this number will be 0 or 5. That is the prime factorization of 4:n would be contain the prime 5. सो यहाँ पे हम अगर 4:n है उसको जो फैक्टर, अब अगर हम फैक्टराइज करें तो उसमें से एक फैक्टर होना चाहिए 5. अगर वो उसमें से प्राइम फैक्टर है वो 5 होगा तो हम 4:n को 5 से डिवाइड करेंगे और इस हिसाब से हम कह सकते हैं कि जो लास्ट डिजिट है उसका 0 हो सकता है. चलो तो चेक करें, हम वेरीफाई करते हैं कि इसका लास्ट डिजिट 5 है और इसका वन ऑफ द factor is prime, one of the prime factor is 5 or not. But the prime factorization of 4:n is given as, हम यहाँ पे 4:n है उसका फैक्टराइजेशन कैसे कर सकते हैं, तो 4:n we know that 4 is a composite number, we can write 2 × 2 and in all in bracket we take power n. So we can write 2 × 2, that is 2⁻2 into n. And by this formula, we know that the power of any number, and if given that any other power of out of this bracket, we can multiply these both power. Then 2 raised to 2n. Here you can see that here given 2 raised to 2n. If we take any value of n, if we take any value of n, if you took 1, 2, 3, then you can describe. If you take 5, then you can describe this number as 2, 2, 2, 2. How many times? 5 times. And you can see that you cannot find any prime factor as a 5. यहाँ पे आपको जो प्राइम फैक्टर हमने जो प्राइम फैक्टराइजेशन किया है उसमें आप यहाँ पे 5 नहीं देख सकते. सो वी कैन नॉट डिवाइड इट बाय 5. Then the prime factorization of 4 to n does not contain prime 5 because it contains the prime 2. So the uniqueness of the fundamental theorem of arithmetic guarantees that there are no other prime than is factorization of 4 to n. कि यहाँ पे जो यूनिकनेस है फंडामेंटल थियरम क्या कहता है कि यूनिक जो यहाँ पे हमें एक्सप्रेशन मिलेगा वो यूनिक होगा. और दिस एक्सप्रेशन from this expression we cannot find any prime factor from prime factor 5 from this expression, so we cannot divide this expression. So there is no any natural number n for which 4 to n ends with digit 0. So by this way we can solve this type of example. Here we one thing we know that note that fundamental theorem of arithmetic is also called as prime factorization method. जो फंडामेंटल थियरम ऑफ एरिथमेटिक है उसे हम प्राइम फैक्टराइजेशन मेथड भी कह सकते हैं, बिकॉज वी कैन फैक्टराइज एनी नंबर इन अ फैक्टर फॉर्म एंड दिस फैक्टर्स विल बी प्राइम. सो इस हिसाब से हम इसे प्राइम फैक्टराइजेशन मेथड भी कह सकते हैं. So by using these all numbers you can solve such type of examples. Similar example to these examples given in exercise number 1.2. Question number 1 is similar to this example. Factorize given all numbers in prime factors, and you can do it by yourself. If there is any doubt, then you can call me.